Everybody wants to do the horizontal bop. I know what he's talking about. That's Bob Seger on KIK-FM 107 from the Against the Wind album. Coming up in about 10 minutes, another weekend 7 in a row.
Going back never looked so good. This fall at the Locker Room. On now at all 4 Zanny's locations.
4 Zanny's Locker Room.
I'm not looking for trouble. Oh, not at all. I'm a good girl, really. This is Toronto on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 and the Vapors from their first album with Turning Japanese and Toronto. Coming up, 7 in a row.
So listen to the Wolfman, he knows. Drinking milk, real cool.
Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Jaime Wohl. Coming up in this next 7 in a row, the Parachute Club, David Bowie, the Tubes. Right now we got a song about trying really hard to get what you want. You gotta work at it. This is Maniac on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 and the Stray Cats and Rock This Town, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Love Struck Baby, The Who, and a bunch more, part of 7 in a row. Gee, this is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time playing rock and roll for you this Saturday afternoon. Thanks for the nice calls as well. By the way, if you're out of work or you'd like to change your job, we have a job open at KIK. It's for the receptionist typist at the radio station. And if you can put up with me and all the crazy people here around the radio station, and you like the job, call Sherry on Monday here at the station. The number is 244-4422. And you can also send up your resume as well during office hours, 9 to 5. Coming up next, our friends and yours, the Headpins from their new album. KIK-FM 107 and some blister guitar from a band called DFX2. They're from down San Diego way in California, and that's their first release. It's a mini album called Emotion. Also the Headpins in there. Are you a survivor, or would you like to learn to survive? You know, since we're so close to the mountains, a lot of people do camping out and hiking, and it's always a good idea to know what to do when an emergency is around. And Hiawatha Campgrounds and Survival Participation has a weekend practicing survival techniques course. You can learn preparation for disasters, what to do about clothing, foods, medical supplies, proper equipment, and they'll pretty much eliminate the fear of being lost in the wilderness for you. So if you want to learn to be a survivor, give them a call. They're in Burmis, Alberta. That's west of Pinch Creek, and their number is 628-3967. Coming up, some Peter Gabriel live. Yeah, it's on KIK-FM 107 from their new album, You and Me Both. That's knocking for a good time. And also live Peter Gabriel.
Raceway.
I wish I was on a motorcycle right now. So this one is dedicated to all the folks out on their bikes this afternoon. This is John Cougar on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 and Orphan, formerly The Pumps, Lonely at Night. That's the title track of their new album. Coming up next, this afternoon's Focus with the Stones.
You love people's extravaganza too. Come and see.
Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock and time for Focus. I'm Jaime Wohl. One of the finest albums of 1978 belongs to one of rock's greatest bands, the Rolling Stones. The album in question is Some Girls. It came out around the time when people were starting to accuse the boys of perhaps losing a bit of their bite and fire to go Hollywood. But the album Some Girls proved the Stones still had that mean, nasty streak that had gotten them so much attention back in the 60s. They even managed another infamous outrage with the title song Some Girls. When women's groups got down on them for that, they kept their bad boy, who cares image for another few years. Musically speaking, the Stones don't get much finer than on Some Girls. This is Miss You on Focus on KIK-FM 107. The Animals, part of 7 in a row from KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 Dance the Night Away, I hope so, with Van Halen and Double Shot from the Police and a new track from the Animals' forthcoming album, The Ark. Also in there was our afternoon focus on the Stones, Some Girls. Hope you enjoyed that. And we have more focus to come tonight at 10 o'clock. Zen and West brings you Styx and the album Equinox. Tomorrow afternoon on Focus, a look at Red Rider's debut album, Don't Fight It. If you're into Supercross, it's happening at McMahon Stadium, the big one on August 25th. That's this Thursday. And you can get your KIK Super ticket for the Labatt's Calgary Supercross for just $15. You get a great deal. You get special seating, parking, a program, and a chance to win a Suzuki. So to pick up your KIK Super ticket for the Calgary Supercross, just drop down to Forest Lawn Cycle. This is a brand new band from Ireland called Minor Detail on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107, and I love the sweet things in life. Harlequin, especially the ones I'm not supposed to have, eh? John Casablancas, Eaton's and KIK, is looking for the young woman with the look. That special look that could make you into a top model. Entry forms are at Eaton's stores and also at the KIK Studios down on 17th Ave Southwest. The Calgary winner is going to go on to Toronto for the National and maybe on to Acapulco for the World. Wow. Entry deadline is September 9th at 5 p.m.
And keep the excitement of in-concert performance in your car. Sounds Around, Calgary's #1 Sparkomatic dealer. Just drop in and fill out a ballot. They've got the only remaining tickets for the Supertramp concert in Edmonton, September 6th. Supertramp from Sparkomatic and KIK. Enter your name at Sounds Around in the Franklin Shopping Center next to Mother Nature's or at 2405 McLeod Trail South.
Hi, I'm Jaime Wohl, and I'm really impressed with the number of fine Canadian bands we've been getting lately. Here's another one of them. They're called the Boys Brigade from Toronto. And Into the Flow from KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107. The Walk, the Inmates on KIK-FM 107 and the Boys Brigade with Into the Flow. We've got another 7 in a row coming up at 4 o'clock with some Toronto.
New name for terror. Cujo. Distributed by Warner Brothers.
Now playing at the Uptown in Westbrook and at the Southland and Corral Drive-Ins.
Kissing the Pink on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107, correct spelling, and love me today. It's 26 degrees, and the good news is that the weather forecast says we'll have just as nice a day tomorrow. It'll go up to about 27, 28 tomorrow afternoon, and no chance of rain. Next song is for all the women who are going to go out and go crazy tonight. This is Toronto, and Girls' Night Out, part of 7 in a row on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM with Calgary's own Prototype and Mean Street from their debut album, and also some new music from the Moody Blues after a couple of years off. They're back with a new album called The Present, and we heard Sitting at the Wheel. We have scoops coming up in about a half an hour, but if you can't wait and you are making your plans for the evening, you can always give the KIK Concert Connection a call at 244-8882. KIK-FM 107 and Tim Finn Through the Years. That's from his solo album. No, he didn't split from Split Ends. He's just doing a side project, but it's pretty obvious that he's a very important part of that band. I don't even think he needs the rest of Split Ends. This is a very good album from Tim Finn, and it should be in your stores this week. Are you interested in film, or are you in the film industry? If you are a film person, there is the 5th annual Canadian Film Industry Conference going on in Toronto the second week of September. It's on the 12th, 13th, and 14th. And they'll have new products on display. They'll be talking about the latest film industry news, pay TV, financing for the 80s, all that kind of stuff from the professionals. They'll all be there. If you're interested in going down to Toronto for the 5th annual Canadian Film Industry Conference, the number to call for more information is area code 416-967-1958. Just a reminder that King Biscuit Flower Hour comes your way at 7 o'clock tonight. And on the show this evening, some live Thomas Dolby and Missing Persons out of Los Angeles. And coming up at 5 o'clock, right after Scoops, the continuous history of rock and roll. And this afternoon, it looks at the producers.
While you're at Fairweather, look for special preseason savings on fall suits and jackets, too. Savings you just can't miss.
Time for a rush on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107. And a motto for everybody under 30. Live for today. That's the Lords of the New Church doing their version of that oldie from the 60s, the Grassroots. And if you're old enough to remember it, don't tell anybody. I'm Jaime Wohl, and we've got Scoops coming up in about 10 minutes. And next, some Donnie Iris. KIK-FM 107, the Canadian kings of misogyny. That is Lover Boy and Jump. And Donnie Iris, Do You Compute? That's it for me. Stay tuned for the continuous history of rock and roll. And I do hope to see you down at Market Mall Thursday and Friday for the Flash Dance contest. Robin LaRose is next with Scoops.